if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nose.
It is 6:35 and I'm already 10 minutes late, which is not optimal. But I did leave the house in 35 minutes, so that's new.
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted you've been gifted.
How is it to have different morning?
Great morning. Instead of sitting in front of a screen for 10 hours.
Yeah, can. So, as a brand manager, why are we taking these pictures? Why do you need them for your business?
We need those for our business because the other content that we have is outdated. And now it's time to shoot some new content for Instagram, for all the socials, and to drive external traffic to our Shopify site.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing.
Yeah, orange.
You chose a goulash soup because it's red?
Yeah, we were hoping that it's red. We don't have a lot of choices. It's either porridge or goulash or spaghetti. So
Okay, yeah.
I think you take something that people are familiar with and not grossed out by. So
True.
Porridge would be maybe a little bit less
could be a
pretty.
little tricky,
Yeah.
Depends on how it looks.
It looks like baby food if you're unlucky.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, it always looks good on the packaging, but you never know what is actually inside and how it looks. Red berries on it, but I doubt that they're actually in there.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Is this brand also on Amazon or only on Shopify and like social media?
It's on both actually, but very D2C centric because it's such a sustainable brand and not that much of an Amazon brand where you mostly have white labels that are branded. And yeah, Outlery is a standalone brand that is super strong.
How do you go about planning a shoot like this? What's important? What do you consider?
The product is the first thing that we consider, and the branding of it, and then how we come with a concept first, and then it's like, okay, we can arrange it.
Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed and then invest all of my time in with
What is the difference, like as a brand manager, the way you think about Amazon pictures versus like D2C or social media?
I think Amazon pictures all have a certain structure. Like the main image has to have the white background. The next images have to give some insight on the size. And for D2C it can be very creative. It's more towards the lifestyle images and
I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental. And I don't.
Why did we come here in the morning?
The plan was actually to have like this really nice morning light. Like we can see it now a little bit, but the sun is actually already above the trees. But if you have this morning light, you can actually, you have this like little islands of like light coming through the trees, and that looks like really magical. And that was actually the plan to capture that. And I think we still have it a little bit, but it's not quite the same thing as in the early morning. But unfortunately it was cloudy in the morning, so we didn't really photography, but that's like always a risk that you have when you shoot outdoors. You have to live with the light that you get on that particular day.
You then need to find a way to go around it, I guess, or like use another idea.
Yeah.
Or, but is it disappointing? You know, if you have a vision in your...
Yes, a little bit, but I think the trick is also to not tell the client exactly what you want to do, like, because then they will be disappointed too.
Yeah.
Like you need to, you know,
Yeah, sure.
work with the stuff that you have to make it still look good, and it will still look good. It's just not quite what you have hoped for.
Sure.
But I think this is always what it is with photography. You always need to improvise in order to get like the best result
And
possible. Yeah, and life and everything else. Yeah.
I'm in the tent now. I'm in the background of the shot.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday.
Hello. Yesterday we were shooting from shortly before 8 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. and then me and Niklas went back to the office to actually do our jobs, because our jobs is not actually modeling for photo shoots, unfortunately, because it was a lot of fun. I asked the photographer when will the photos be ready, and he told me that he will edit them today, and I guess they will be posted somewhere in the next month. So if you're curious and you want to see what the pictures actually look like on Outlery's Amazon, then I will link Outlery's store down below and you can check it out. In the end, I know productions and photo shoots can be very elaborate, but I'm also very glad to see that they can also be quite simple, just like when I do them myself at my home. And the secret to having good pictures really is about planning and knowing what you want to shoot and getting it right the first time. At least this is what they told me, and this is also what works for me. Even if I'm not a photographer and a professional designer in any way, I was able to get good pictures for my listings because of that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we see us next time for another one. Bye.
As you fade away. As you fade away.